Watch this story, and we're going to talk about it on the other side.
But the crazy part of this story was when he got into West Point in 1932, he's fair skinned, so they didn't know his race. So when he arrived, they realized that he was mixed, and which meant he was black. So they held him in the commandant's office and told him to wait under a sign that said duty, honor, and country. And they assigned him a converted janitor's closet. He goes to sleep that night in the janitor's closet, and they have a meeting the next morning, and they say, we accidentally let a black cadet in. You are to treat him as if he's invisible until he drops out. Every student, every faculty, every staff was in the meeting but one person. They got out of the meeting, and for 4 years, he went to West Point 50 weeks a year with not one human interaction. It is unbelievable what this man went through. And all he wanted to do was be a pilot in the United States Army and do the career that his dad had. And right before he graduates, they tell him they don't allow blacks to fly airplanes. So they told him, we will pay you if you honorably discharge. We will start a law firm for you in Chicago, and we will pay for you to move there and go to law school if you agree to drop out. So even after 4 years of no one talking to him, and he's in the top third of the class, he failed 3 classes that require a partner: boxing, ballroom dancing, and CPR, because no one would touch him or talk to him. Never called out in class, never a study buddy, whole campus segregated. Went to the West Point Army-Navy game on a bus by himself to Yankee Stadium with a black driver. This is what was going on at West Point. So now he graduates. Blacks can't command whites. Him and his dad are the only 2 black officers. They go to black colleges for 4 years telling young students, keep their head up, stay tight, stay focused. World War II is about to start. Roosevelt wants to win the black vote, hires the father to be the head of black policy in America, and says, what do I need to do to win the black vote? He says, you have to start looking at the military as fair, which means allowing blacks to do all the jobs that whites do. And he goes, well, what should I do next? He goes, you should allow blacks to fly airplanes. And he goes, well, who would lead that? And he said, my son. Next day, his son goes down to Tuskegee, Alabama, passes the flying test. And then the president says, if you could get more blacks qualified down here, you could start a segregated Air Force. And because he had gone to black colleges for 4 years, he snapped his fingers. 35,000 black Americans went down. They hired 15,000, 1,000 pilots, 14,000 ground staff, commanded by a guy who went to West Point, and not one single person talked to him. And that's the story of the Tuskegee Airmen. And that's my family story.
That shows you how racist the United States of America is. But wait, there's more. After we gave them the best fighter pilots they ever saw, how many Medal of Honors do you think those black pilots saw in World War II? The correct answer is 0. The Tuskegee Airmen never lost a bomber to enemy contact. Not one of those men received the Medal of Honor. In fact, not one black soldier, sailor, airman, or Marine received the Medal of Honor in World War I or World War II because of Jim Crow and racism. President Bill Clinton had a special commission to go back and look into why no black soldier had received the Medal of Honor in World War II, despite doing heroic things on the battlefield. After careful review, 7 black men had their medals upgraded to the Medal of Honor for actions on the battlefield. This man right here had to take his rank off of staff sergeant and put private rank on because they did not want black soldiers to have authority over white ones. He won a 1v8 against Nazi Germans after being shot 3 times. And how did the Army thank him for his service? They kicked him out, of course, because they said that he was too friendly with the Chinese before the war started. Only one of those black men was left alive to receive the Medal of Honor from Bill Clinton, and that's this man right here. President Barack Obama also gave the Medal of Honor to this Harlem Hellfighter. He is the only black man to receive the Medal of Honor for World War I. Coincidentally, this Sergeant First Class is the only black man to receive the Medal of Honor in our more than 20-year war on terror. The United States of America is the most racist country on earth. Prove me wrong. And remember, boys and girls, whether it takes 7 months or 10 years, we must be absolutely relentless in our fight against the white delusion of white supremacy.